Hello everybody. Today, you might be able to intuit from the slightly intimidating hotbar loadout, we are loot running. Yeah, that's where the content is coming now. Aren't we excited? So, I'm not a good loot runner. I think a competent loot runner, call myself competent loot runner even would be a stretch still, but don't take this as an instructional video or anything. I'm just doing this for kicks and for giggles. My mobility is probably going to become ass. I don't know routes. I don't have chest waypoints, but it is unexplored. It is an unexplored content niche, or that's what I'm gonna tell myself so that I can sleep at night. Okay, how do I get this chest without immediately dying? I think a wind bomb. I should probably also have used my. Okay, everyone relax. Hopefully you'll be using my act as well. Get out of bad situations. The build, okay. This is where I talk about build, right? I mean, it's pretty straightforward, it has no damage. The only unintuitive thing that is here that I didn't expect to see is, that we actually use Frostgiant's Crown in this loadout. I mean, I knew it was tanky, but I didn't realize that it was worth it to take that much of a penalty on speed. Not that much, 5%, but I thought you were really hungry for speed. But it is nice for a second time loot runner. Nice safety net, lets me play a lot worse without having to worry about it. I was originally running Quirkus, and in the offhand, I had Iris Brace because I needed adaptability to feel the go and get this chest. Okay. Because I need adaptability to fuel my tempo, but like, turns out it's just not worth it. This isn't worth it. And just in here. I had this potion or something. Is there even a chest here? Oh yes, there is. I have that 2 rares already. Okay, fun. Usually you're supposed to have like a PI, an II or something, but so that you can like not worry about your potion economy too much. But I just don't. I'm still using a PI, so I'm stuck with the 15 potions of, you know, the R3 pots. Yeah, I've only got those. I am not going to be going for that chest. It is not worth it. Cannot possibly be worth it. I'm going to die. What happened to my potions? I am definitely supposed to have the correct potions in there. Okay, we are going to have to figure this one out. And by we, I mean me. I'm going to have to somehow get somewhere safe enough to sort out my potion issue. In the meantime, I guess I'll be using potions from my inventory. Have fun. There is probably a chest down there that I missed. Oh god. Okay. Pernicious is not... I don't know whether that was the correct choice for delve points here, but probably someone will advise me later in the comments. Yep, there is in fact a chest down there that I've missed, so we're gonna go for it now. There is not a chest in there, my mistake. there's technically a faster axe I could be using, which is Morphic Breaker, and it's not like I don't own a Morphic Breaker, I'm just not using a Morphic Breaker, because I like it when my clear cut is meddling. And then the reason I'm using Earthshaker is A, I'm lazy to go and get another, I'm too lazy to go and get another pickaxe, and B, like, it's kind of useful to be able to just snag a, it's kind of useful to just be able to snag a small heal off of a spawner break. That's why.
Your phone ringing! Your phone ringing! Big boy, come pick up your phone! Why you no pick up your phone ringing! Your phone going to go to voicemail. Goodbye.
Okay, unfortunately, I was called in real life, so we had to interrupt the session for a small moment. We will be back soon enough. Anyway, the production budget for this video just went up. Usually the production time of a video is exactly as long as it takes to record it, but this time it's going to have to go into the editing furnace, which means probably it's gonna take like 3 times as much as it used to. I did not know there was a chest there. I'm gonna die for getting this chest because it's a really weird location. Apparently not. We'll be fine. Anyway, while I was gone, I took the time to recalibrate my potion injector, so hopefully this time it will actually be able to inject something. I'm guessing it had something to do with how PI changed its implementation to plugin. It probably wiped all the old data. Like, oops. Adam lost it, but didn't update yet. So. Probably why. Oh well. I guess if this is a PSA, like if you somehow have had a potion injector just sitting around unchanged since the update, since the healing rework, which I think was like 2 weeks ago. I do not have a good handle on time right now. Just go ahead and change that, I guess. Make sure you have make sure everything's up to date. I feel like my inventory is probably too full for this to be very useful. I'm only going to be able to break 1 chest and P-Chris at a time, and then eventually my inventory is going to fill up with random loot. That's not great. It will be fine. Wind Bomb's quite useful here. Wind Bomb, okay, I assume that it would be even stronger in R3 if you run the enhancement, because you basically have a disabling field for like 3 seconds, 4.5 hours, but Region 2 loot running. I don't have R3 loot running because I couldn't find a good set for it. Yeah. There's some amount of lag going on here. I hope that does not kill me. Okay, I didn't really mean to deposit this bag recording though. I kind of wanted to keep that around so that we could see how much we'd accumulate at the end of everything. I think that's kind of a cute thing to do. I will oh, there's no chest here. Undo that. As you can see, we've already gone to HCS. That's fun, that's fun. Okay, no, never mind. I've changed my mind. I need to stuff it into my bag because I don't have space to loot stuff anymore. That is a pit we do not want to fall into. This is this ravine. Let's say it represents a significant money loss. We are out of that section. So I might not run the entire dungeon depending on how long it takes, because otherwise it stops being entertaining. Okay. Wait, why do I... Why would you come into this? There's not even a chest here. Well, what's the point of the building? I don't know, maybe someone will in the comments and tell me I'm stupid, there's a chest in there. -1. Like, oops. Do I live that? Yeah, it's fine, I have 10-8. I have 10-8 on my True North because I like feather falling. It's like, it's kind of marginal of my days. Thank you, Pernicious. Kind of marginal utility because, you know, you already have so much feather falling on True North, but it is nice to be able to treat it as like a fall damage parry, and it's a lot friendlier to use than like compared to like the other one, right? Ire Pinball. Especially because you can't really pinball with the snowball. You can, but like you have to be aware of when you can and can't cycle it. So this is chest. I am not going to go for the chest over the void. I think I'm gonna die if I do that, and dying is negative EV, I think they say. Okay, probably a mistake to mine that spawner. Wait, what do I do here? I need to get out of this. I need to get somewhere where I can white test as soon as possible because I don't want to have to run all the way back, so I'm gonna do this. Okay, we are out of part 1, we are heading to part 2. I had to stop the recording in the middle of the thing, so I don't know how long I've been here, but as I'd guess and say it's like 10-15 minutes. I'll probably check the timestamp because you're actually watching the video. I mean, I can tell you it's definitely more profitable than the POI runs I've been doing. It's like, those would get me, what, like 2 HAR in the time that I have now gotten like 2 HCS. So that's like 3 times as much money. Actually, no, I run POI slower than this, so... Okay, I wind bombed and then I volleyed. That was a mistake because after you wind bomb, they go up, just out of the range of the volley. Great plan. You probably would not go for this in a normal run, but I am going to go for the checkpoint. That is not apparently where the checkpoint is, so we have to go down here. And breathe a little bit. I guess I can just check the length of my regeneration potion. It was a 40-minute potion, and it's at 26 minutes, so it's been 14 minutes since I drank it. It's just like pretty good time, probably. I wonder if there's like a meta where you actually put your decrease in your hotbar so that you have more, so that you don't have to open your inventory to hit swap and decrease everything. It's like I have to do that every chest, and I have to deal with all the potions I'm getting too. But then I think I value my hotbar space too much right now. Wait. White Heart doesn't do anything because it doesn't have punch on it, and it, like, despite being a scout, I have no damage. So like, maybe not all that useful, but I do like to use it to keep things at bay at least a little bit. That, I kind of expected that armor stand to instantly die. Okay, I have 4 restorative shields. This helps no one. Holy, let me out of here. Injector, work. That's a alchemical utensil, that's not useful at all. I kind of let my normal instincts take over with that spawner break there. And the Frostwalker has gotten me. Okay. It will be fine. It will be fine. You don't have to worry about the wither for 6 seconds. Oh yeah. I don't know if you notice, maybe it's obscured by the general sloppiness of the content, but I did, on advisement from a very nice community member, switch my encoding driver. So I'm using a hardware encoding driver instead of like the software X2246 thing, which seems to have improved my performance significantly. So I'm recording in 48 FPS and I am playing in 60. Whereas I was like recording in 30, playing in 30 before, and I don't know if you can tell, but I'm having a much better time of it. And like in the past, I was like really frustrated when I was recording because it was always like, yeah, I suck ass in recordings because of the lag and the FPS drop and like the intermittent things. We were just really annoying and prevent me from pulling off tricks because I would like have a lag spike for half a second. And that half a second is usually like the time frame that takes to dodge an attack in a really cool way, or a farm, turn around, backstab something kind of thing. And it's like, you know, you get to do that on normal play, and then you can't do it on recording and you can't show off. And that feels sad, and that's probably part of why I stopped doing frequent recordings. The other thing is just life kicked back in. I had to actually I was like, I mean, I don't work, but I was more employed. In the metaphorical sense, of course. Just gonna drink these potions, man. I don't care. I just need them out of my inventory. I want them gone. Gone. I am getting thirsty, actually. I have been talking continuously for too long, and I don't think I can get a break because I'm loot running, so... Actually no, I can get to the checkpoint in the castle. The castle has a checkpoint. That should let me gank. I do want to kill this Cocytus husk because it drops, it can drop shulker shells, and I'm looking for shulker shells. They're just generally valuable. I haven't like maxed out my remnant yet. I mean, I don't particularly need any shells at the moment, but it's always nice to have more. You know? Anyway, oh no, it's not dead. It's just there. I think it didn't drop me a shell either. They can just sense when you're loot running. Like, nah, I don't want to give you anything. I mean, I think it's cool that the mobs drop loot here because it does incentivize you to actually, you know, kill them instead of running past them like what I'm doing right now. Right now it's just okay, please let me into the building. Right now I'm just like running directly by because the mobs offer me neither threat nor murder it is. I think I can drink more. Always stay hydrated. I've dropped my loot into the middle of the mob cluster pile, you know, as they say on YouTube, because I want to not get shot for having inappropriate things on my channel. No, these are chainmail boots and I don't have leather vanity on, so I actually do have to pay attention to where the pit traps are. Blackgray has a bunch of like powder snow pit traps, which will just like this is a TNT trap. Lycra has a bunch of traps which will just murder you by dropping you into a hole. A bit rude. But you can bypass this by wearing leather boots, because leather boots don't let you fall through powdered snow. Powdered snow, which also works if your boots are leathered to vanity. Mine aren't. I don't have any vanity on, so they're just chainmail boots, because that's what chains eventually are. Go this way. It has been 20 minutes. There is one chest in this room. I did not forget. Right, I wanted to talk about this, but like I ran past it already, so I'm gonna talk about it now. It is really annoying that trap with the ice in Lightweight. The one where the ice just breaks out from under you. Just like how are you supposed to predict that? Most traps in like Monucommentary, Minecraft, whatever, are kind of fair in the sense that like, well, yeah, you stepped onto the extremely obvious trap. You should have seen that one coming. You know, you tripped the tripwire, or you stood on the gravity blocks. It's like how was I supposed to realize the ice was all going to break out? It's not even a mechanism that governs it. Like, it's just screw you. Oh, congratulations to them, yes. This Colossus has broken my entire setup for the teleporter. That's fine, the teleporter still. I don't have the my days, don't fill up my inventory with bottles of water. I guess don't fill up my inventory with potions either, because they're like equally useless. I don't have the thing that lets me quiz uncommons. I don't have crystallizer. Not because I can't afford it, I'm just lazy. I probably could. A, I could rent Fleshbreaker, that's the more practical option. B, I could just buy a Fleshbreaker. So that I could use it like that, but I haven't. I just haven't bothered to go and buy the crystallizer, which is not great. I guess it is like 8 CXP or CCS per armor stand that I'm just running past in a dungeon, but like, whatever. Also, not having crystallizer does conveniently prevent me from accidentally doing things like peeking my albino spider egg, which is an item that I don't have anymore because I don't know, I must have gotten rid of it somehow. I don't have crystallizer, so it definitely wasn't a matter of crystallizing it, but just not. I just don't have it anymore. So I can't play Infernal Alchemist. I can play it with the Forsworn Trident, but like it's not as smooth, really. Screw off. That was actually a risk. I probably shouldn't be killing elites because I picked like 2 levels of Dreadnought and really can't deal with Dreadnought. Like, the light grey elites are so tame compared to the Dreadnoughts that it's probably like a terrible choice to kill anything here. What if stuns? I just burrow? Yes, but that was not a great decision. Chainbreakers. You know, for a long time, like I was always like, yeah, like Chainbreakers is a good enough sword to probably use at endgame, because look at the stat bonuses. Look at the stats on it. It's 12 1.6, and like that's the highest raw that there is. A lot of the other stuff was, for one reason or another, like, it had like side grade stats, or like I think the cutlasses from Purple and Mist, they had less damage in exchange for Ethereal, and then it was like trying really hard to remember while I loot run. Feel all the brain cells in my head rubbing together, making a squeaky sound. Yeah, like the missed treasure rapier was it's slower, right, and it puts its stats into life drain. So for a long time it was just like, yeah, I could actually just use this at any game because like, well, what am I gonna do? I could run Sword of the Exile, which is good. I love Sword of the Exile, but less damage. Sometimes it wasn't worth it. Just need to drink all these potions to get them out of my inventory. I don't care that I'm not healing. Fine. Yeah. But then they buffed all the other swords, which is great. Murder and die. It didn't drop me a shell. Okay. You also didn't drop me a shell. This is I mean, I'm oscillating between saying this is homophobic and or I could say this is deserved. I'm not sure which one is more accurate. Funnier. Okay, I might actually get murdered because the trident throwers are going to kill me. Do not go into the void. Okay. The great prize is to go to the middle chest because the middle chest is a guaranteed rare. It is only slightly scary to have to go into mid because why am I looting it by hand? What am I doing? Okay, it's fine. There were 2 rares in that chest, but actually so much loot here, jeez. The Abyss Walkers are okay, well they are another mob that drops loot, which is cool in concept, and then you realize that the only loot they drop is Shattered Prophecies, which is useful once. You use it for Alay's Arc, which is a damn good offhand, and then you never use it again, because niche currency, I guess. I don't know why. I feel like it was a good opportunity, but I guess it is what it is. But I'm not gonna bother killing the Abyss Walkers. They are theoretically a threat, but at the same time, like, less ground is also kind of good for me, since it means that there's less interference. Okay, like Caucasus Blight, just out of the way, out of the way. You can do your near attack. I don't care. I'm running away from you. Like, if the Abyss Walkers keep running everywhere, they kind of mess up the mob AI, which is great, because then they'll get confused and they won't be able to hunt me down so easily. This ice is being slightly annoying for my ability to cram myself like directly over the chest and grab the loot from it easily. Oopsie. Okay. There is only a little bit left in the section. I have to go up. There is one chest flame that is on one of the chains. It's a little bit tough to get to, but I think we'll be fine. Yeah, we have to start going up now. Cool. Okay. That is the sound of the levitation guy going off, so let's make sure that we get out of here. Time. Levitation 4 seconds. We can just use that to walk up to it, kill it, and still not get anything. We have killed so many shulkers, we haven't gotten a single shulker shell fragment. Like, what is this? Does it actually know I'm loot running? That's crazy. No. Okay. Yep. We are out of here, actually. We are done. Yeah, I was like, maybe I'll kill it for sport, and I realized the Dreadnought. I'm not fighting that. I'm not fighting in that in my set. Oh, they updated the texture for Boots of Our Town, that's quite good. I got a total of 6 squares. 6 squares in what, like 30 minutes. Usually I say something to conclude the video, but I don't really know what to say here. I hope you enjoy the increased video quality. Like, I don't know if that comes across well, because I don't watch my own videos, but I hope the 48 FPS treats my viewers very, very kindly.